Hi, you're on Rocking My Business Casual Chat. I am Janet Benedict, one of the partners in Rocking My Business. My other partner, Sherry Simoes, is not available today, so you're going to have me, but not just me. We have such a special guest. We have Jessica Andryer, who is with Sunset Gourmet. And speaking from experience, some of the meals she prepares, some of the products that she's offered, I've used some and I love them. And you're going to too. And we'll give you all her details at the end of the show. But right now, I'd like to introduce you to Jessica Ann. Hi, Jessica. Welcome.
Hi, Janet.
Good to have you here. Tell me, how did you get into Sunset Gourmet? What was the driving force?
2012, I was out at St. Jacob's, and I like experimenting with new things for the meals for my husband, and he's spicy. So I came across my upline, Joe Clute, and he had a booth out there before the fires, and I tried some of the spicy sauces, and they were a hit with my husband. Then January 2013, after Christmas shopping, the credit card came to my mailbox, and I took a look and said, what can I do to get rid of it? So I made the decision, made a phone call to Joe, got all the support from him in head office, and decided to jump in. So that was 8 years ago. And since then, I'm a better cook, and it's fast, fun, and friendly with food. So it makes it really easy to do it. And then I love sales. So I'm always out there trying to sell. And then acts of service now with the COVID has increased me as well to be out there making meals for those that need it. So I do that with my freezer meals.
That is great. And I do know you are up at your forever home, your retirement home, and your husband likes to jump in and cook too and uses some of the spices, which is great.
He's the barbecue chef, so whatever is on the counter and whatever is in the fridge, he'll grab and go, and you never know what you're getting for supper that night. I just have to remind him not to be too spicy for me. So I like the sweet and savory side of the business, and he likes the spicy.
I can certainly relate to that. My husband is the same way. He's more into the spicy stuff, and I'm sweet and savory. So I can certainly relate to that. But you have some amazing products that I have used over the years, and I loved when you came to my home and we did a freezer workshop and we prepared a whole bunch of meals and put them in the freezer. What a treat that was. It's something I have to do again this fall because I enjoyed them so much, and having them ready, having all the ingredients I needed to do that. Is that probably your biggest seller, the freezer meals and the ingredients for them?
Well, we are a home party business.
Okay.
But and then that took off. One of our consultants for the farmers out west got into it to make meals up ahead of time for the hot lunch for the workers doing the harvesting. So she's been part of the experiment and helping to create the freezer meals, and then it's passed down to us consultants. So I jumped on board when I had carpal tunnels, and I got all my training while my hands were operated on, and then the recovery for 6 weeks. And then from there, this year I've been doing a lot more freezer meals for shut-ins, or my mom is 90, so I know that she's eating better, that I've made up individual meals for her in the freezer. I just dropped off 6 more in the last couple of weeks so that I know that at least she's getting protein anyways, and then she adds a salad. So that has been an enhancement, and that's where I like to go with it. I do like the sales at our the little community market up here, up north in Perry Sound, as well as the selling. But the freezer meals seems to has been my niche to click in with. And I just wanted to show you, Janet, that you're talking about, and the new one. I do have one out. This is
great.
And this is what a kit looks like for $75. There's 3 in the brochure to pick and choose. There's a barbecue one, get your grill, and family faves. So you get 8 products of the Sunset. Then you get your kit, and it tells you your groceries to go buy and your cooking instructions and the assembly, how to put it all together. And in the new times of the life right now. We can do it live. You can do it on your own. You can do it with me over the phone, over the computer, Facebook. I'm starting to get into Facebook Live parties. So it would have everything here. And just as an example for tonight, my favorite product for spring and summer is our maple and onion dip. And then there's the Sunset seasoned salt. So I'll be making some burgers with that. So our dips can be made with cream cheese or with sour cream and mayonnaise, or hot or cold dip. But what I'm going to do is just take a half a package and add it to the meat, the hamburger, and make the burgers with that and some Sunset seasoned salt, and it'll be all ready. And because it's only a family of 2, I'm going to make about 8 burgers, so they'll be frozen. And then we have company coming this weekend, so we'll be able to just grab and go. So it's hot, you don't want to cook, you're too busy, or 5 o'clock hits, what's for dinner? So with a freezer meal, that answers all your questions.
Perfect. Perfect.
The other thing I wanted to highlight, if it's okay, Janet.
Absolutely.
These are our seasonings. So normally they're in this, can you see? Normally they're in the spice cabinet, but I just put them out today. So our Oso garlic and Oso onion, which you just mentioned
Oh,
before.
I love them, yeah.
They've been around for 15 years. The company's 15 years. And then we have all the new products. And in the book, our brochure, there's 2 recipes that you can use. So if you already have them in your cupboard, then you just go to the catalog, which nobody ever uses a catalog after they shop. There is Nashville hot chicken to make with the burgers, and there is applewood chipotle rub, which is really nice on the shrimp by the looks of it. So there's a couple of ideas. So our brochure is quite versatile. Our seasonings are versatile. And popular right now, who loves dill pickles, is our jalapeno dill pickle hot sauce. And just sprinkle a little bit on it on your eggs in the morning, and then your meat or your salad at nighttime. So our products are very versatile, not just one purpose use, but several uses.
That is great. So
it's all convenient and easy to do.
Right. And something that maybe not everybody knows, and our viewers and listeners might want to know, is Sunset Gourmet is a Canadian company, correct?
Yes, it is, in Winnipeg. Our co-founder started it at their cottage thinking about it, and then it just went from there. So
that's great. So you're supporting Canada when you use the products, which is, which we want to do, especially in these times when things have been a little bit more difficult for everybody with the COVID-19. People need support, and our local people, local businesses need us to work with them. You had told me, because you used to be in the Kitchener-Breslau area, actually, and you just recently sold your home there, and you had your other home in Parry Sound for some time, and that's where you're retiring, which I think is absolutely wonderful, but you're still going to be able to service the people in the Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge area, because you come down this way a couple of times a month. Am I correct?
Right. And then we also have ship direct, so you can order online through my website, and then from head office they'll ship it directly to you. It's a little bit more costly, but that's fine. I've just had 2 orders happen that way last week. People from Sarnia that I was at an event, so they let me know, and then head office gives me an email that the order has gone through. Also, some of our networkers, Trevor Wright just did the special with the seasoning, bought all 14 seasonings for his spice cabinet, and now he's experimenting, and it all got shipped to his door, and he ordered it online after contacting me. So
that's great. I remember reading some things that Trevor wrote. He was so excited about the products he was using, so that is great. And yeah, he's certainly in our networks. That is something that we do a lot here in this area. We network right now virtually, but it works.
And through that networking and working with you, Janet, for so many years and stuff, the goal last year was social media to get educated.
Yes.
And since then, when March hit and I came back from a health issue and the winter and stuff, it has gone like hotcakes. I am doing better business with online and learning to make the videos. And we just had a demo of the freezer meal with our head office co-founder, Audrey, in April. So we had over 100 people online putting together 10 meals in less than 2 hours, all by social media. or in a home that was safe. We had mothers and daughters and sons all cooking, all prepping together. You prep a freezer meal, and then you can either cook it that night or put it in the freezer for later. And
That is amazing.
yeah, so head office is wonderful that they're coming down and helping us as well during this time and learning as well. So it's been wonderful. So since March and coming back and meeting my goal of learning social media, it's been wonderful. So hopefully it'll continue in September after the move.
It will, and congratulations on that, because I have known you for a number of years and have seen you come a long way in getting out there and being seen, and I am so glad you're part of my circle, not just so I can get my Sunset Gourmet products, but because when I see growth within the groups and know I had, a little minuscule part of it, it makes me feel good, because that's what it's all about. Yeah. Okay, is there anything else you'd like to share with us today? And how can people get hold of you?
People can get a hold of me through www.mysunsetgourmet /CA Jessica Ann Dreyer. I am now on Linktree as well, so it's in my signature when I email you, and I'm still learning baby steps. I just did that in the last month with another person helping me and stuff. So, but PM, text, Facebook, I'm out there. Instagram, I'll be back on there with photos too of the meals and stuff. So the best way to reach me is the phone call though, 519-500-6672. I love the phone.
All right, that's great. And it's nice to talk to a live person too, especially if you're not sure what products you're ordering. Jessica certainly can advise you on what is best for what you're doing. And I'm looking forward to having Jessica back on the show with us, talking about some special things that happen in the fall and preparing for the Christmas holidays and that. And it's not just about spices and freezer meals. There's desserts, there's drinks, there's soups, bread. I love the bread.
We have a wonderful appetizer and dessert freezer meal workshop, and we also have our 6 meal plans and our 12 meal plans. So they come with 10 and 4 meals, and then a dessert and a drink mix and stuff. So yeah, and July 4th up north, if anybody's tuning in from Perry Sound area, opening day is at the McKellar Market on Saturday from 10 until 1, and we'll be there with all the brand new systems for the health and safety for vendors and shoppers.
Okay, will you be there beyond July 4th?
I'm there 5 weeks, so 5 different Saturdays.
Okay, so the next 5 Saturdays we can see you there?
Not consistently. I will be posting it. Look on my my website profile, Jessica Ann with Sunset Gourmet, and I always update it of where you can find me. It's like, where's Bob, but where's Jessica? Due to the moving situation between July and August, I'm running 2 homes. I'm driving 4 hours back and forth.
Yes.
And we have company coming. So
well, I know they are. I know they're going to eat well and enjoy themselves, because I know what you can do, and it's amazing. Jessica, thank you so much for being on our show today, and I'm looking forward to, seeing you again, and just thinking of it. Just used up the Oso garlic and the Oso onion, so I have to message you later, and when you've got time, I need you to put that order in for me. So
it's in my memory bank, and I placed an order last night. It'll be at my door next Tuesday, so I can drop it off before I drive up north again.
Sounds wonderful.
I know what I need to have on hand, and that's what is unique about me, is that I love the personal service, and I love having inventory so that I can deliver it fast to you. And I get lots of compliments on the fast delivery because I have inventory in my home. So if you ever need a refill, and I can do it. Also, head office ships within 3 to 5 days. And
yes, that's true.
We haven't had too many problems with the shipping since COVID compared to other companies. So
that is great. Okay. So thank you again, and happy cooking.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, people. I am really, happy that we were able to have Jessica today. And if you would like to get on one of our casual chat shows, you don't have to be a member of Rocking My Business, but if you are, then there's a lot of advantages and you might want to look into that. But you can be on our show if you have something relevant that we can talk about. You can apply to be on our show. And this is not just on YouTube, our YouTube channel. This also becomes one of our podcasts and is available to you at all times. So just get hold of myself or Sherry Simones, the founders of Rocking My Business, and you will find us on all the social media spots as well, or you can give us a call, whichever works for you. Take care. Rock on.
Bye.